What's good, guys? Polypopo here again, and I'm gonna start off right where we left off on the last video, where we took 5 plugins and we made a 32 bar, and we hit random, and we got them all playing the same thing, but we dropped the tempo down to 40 beats per minute, and we got this little ambient patch going on. Let you listen. It's a pretty cool little patch, and well, it's not even a patch, but it's pretty cool. But what we're going to do in this video is I'm going to show you how to resample it and flip it to take something like this to where it's an endless, it's a 32 bar loop, so there's plenty of different samples inside of there with different frequencies, and I'm going to show you when you resample them, you're not going to come out with the same thing twice. There are different methods of sampling that I'm going to go over in this video, and yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit that like, share, and the bell icon. I got a lot of videos, so maybe not so much on the bell, but you can subscribe if you'd like to. I'd really appreciate it. Everything's been going really great on the channel. I appreciate all you guys very much, and if you need a one-on-one or anything like that, click in the description, and my email's there. I'll walk you through whatever. So we got this going here. No drums, no anything. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom in here and show you. So all we're going to do is hit sampler, resample left and right, and it's already monitoring. The sample time, you only really need 10 seconds to get a good sample. We're going to sample for a whole minute. Let's do, check this out real quick. Now, when you sample something, you can sample it, slice it, pad tap, or pad hold. Now, when you sample something, it'd be like, okay, I want to grab this from the radio and then eventually go through and find the sound that I want. We already have the sounds that we want, so we're just going to slice it. Now, when you slice this, you can slice it per region, for 8 bars, for 16 bars, and it'll be individual, the same way you recorded it. But what we're going to do is pad tap. Pad tap makes all these blanks, and whenever you hit a pad, it'll automatically assign the next chop to the next pad. It's a really nice feature that I go over, and it's a nice way to be able to record the same song over and over again without coming up with the same melody. Like I said before, you don't want to sell your song, you want to sell every sample of your song. This way you can get royalties off of it in the long run. So let's resample this here. Let's give it a little listen. I hope you guys understand that whenever when you register your song, it's your song, and whenever somebody else grabs a sample of it in the legitimate world, you know, you get a piece of that. They can ask you for permission. You're like, yeah, sure. You go through DistroKid or whatever, they give you credit. Always give credit. Always give credit when it's due. And yeah, you both make money off of that little sample. You know, it's not a big thing at all. And if 10 people use a sample out of your song, don't sell your song, sell chops out of it. Here we go, we got 10 seconds left. It's going to totally change everything that we're doing right here. Oh, we got our sample. Hit stop, go to main. Let's look at our sample. You're going to hit sample edit. That's our new sample. We'll hit append. I should have been doing the pad tap as I was going. It would have automatically done that for me. But since we're here anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and hit trim. And then right here is a manual where you can go through and let me make sure you can see. On the cue links, you can go through and edit your end and your stop points. But you can go by threshold. And that will give you every single note. What's really cool about threshold, let me show you this real quick here. What's really, really dope about threshold is that if you're listening to a symphony or an orchestra record with nothing but instrumentals on it, or an album with a drum solo, you hear a drum solo and you're like, man, I want to capture every single one of those different hits. Every time it peaks and cuts off like a drum, it'll be like, you can catch every single one of those little bitty hits like that. And I'll show you, check this out. It got anything that came on and off. So threshold is very, very powerful if you're trying to get a sound for your key groups. Remember, the key groups are the ones that you can play like a piano. My headphones are freaking clicking in my head. So we're going to go blind on this one. But so we got our sample edit, and the manual is cool. The threshold is really, really cool. Like I say, if you want to get individual samples out of your song, like if you hear a trumpet or a guitar or a specific drum that you want, now you can zoom in here and grab that sound or grab any of these sounds, which is really, really dope. Now, if you go regions, and right now I got it on one region. If I put it to, these are meaning like pads. How many pads do you want these chops chopped up on? And I can't hear these now, but I know they're different. I wish I could hear it, but I can't. So I know they're different. And whenever I remix these into a tempo, it's going to give me something totally crazy. It's totally different. Now again, you can always go through here and trim these and tune them. Let's see if I can get in here. If you want to tune these, you just hit them. You know what I mean? And it's really, really dope. But one more, if you want to sample, you go to your sample, hit trim. You can always hit the shift button too. It's always got snap and loop. Like if you want to loop this little bitty piece and dig in there and really, really find your chops, I got a really good video on really getting into the nitty gritty on that. Yeah, we're not going to cover that right now, but it's step sequencer and pretty cool stuff. You can get that to loop, and then you can get in there, really get granular with it, add effects, and make a whole synth note out of just this one part. But so we got trim, chop, one shot, snap, process, convert, complete. That's what you do when you hit shift on your MPC. If you want to convert this to a drum program, that's what we'll do after we figure out after we want our chops. One more. We did manual, threshold for every instrument, regions. I mean, you can even go further to 32 regions if you want your chops smaller or not. And then your beat per minute. How many bars? We went 32 bars, but if, you know, now you got individual and it's on strike. Guys, I just think that's a really cool way to capture your sounds, and I just wanted to show you that's how you do it. Once you're happy, let's say we want this to be our chop. We're going to hit shift. I don't know if you can see this on here, but shift. And then I'm going to convert this to a new drum program using slices. And I hit do it. Okay. I go here. I go to my drums because it's a new drum program. And there it is. All my stuff's right there. All my little chops, everything. So now I can go in here and see if I can get these headphones to work again. Alright, they're not popping or anything, so that's good. And again, I would highly recommend using the metronome, or go into what we did before. Let's mute out all those tracks. We're going to mute out all these tracks because that was the ambient stuff. So now we're going to make a whole new, let's go to track 6 with our drum program new sample, and put it on full level. Let's turn this metro on, just kind of get a little rhythm going on here. Or you can go to your plugin and add a drum and use your step sequencer, which is really dope. You just go here, track 7. We'll add a kick, new program, step sequencer right here. You know, I'm just going to use the metronome, okay? We're not even going to do that. Sorry. Let's stay focused. I'm just going to use this as input and speed this back up to about 80. Usually about 83 is good. Or if you like one drum, of course, you can always 16 level it and play it, tune it, and I think it's really, really cool. I just wanted to show you those few ways of being able to take a whole drum track. Let's just record 8 bars. Let's record 4 bars. Probably not the best. We'll go to track 7. This is not good at all. It's just an example. Anyway, guys, just a good way to have fun on your stuff, man, and I just wanted to show you the different methods of doing that. I gotta go. I'll holler at you guys later on. I'll probably see you. The reason I want to show you this because you'll have to incorporate all of them at the same time. It's learning how to punch, how to kick, how to counter, how to jab. Every single thing comes together at the end. Whenever you're sequencing out your audio tracks, whenever you're sequencing your drums, plugins, key groups, MIDI, all that stuff, there's different ways, and I want to show you guys step by step how to be able to do that, because it's a workflow, and yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. So right on, I'll holler at you guys later on, and I appreciate you for watching. I'm Polypopo, and I will see you guys on the next one.